Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm with Little Prince of Oregon Nursery. We're located in Aurora, Oregon, about 20 miles south of Portland. We're here down at the Farwest show in Portland, and the new products that we're featuring now are our living wall modules. This is the living wall unit that we have. It's a solid plastic construction. The water runs through the top. There's no drainage on the backside, so you don't get any rot or against the fence or the siding. The nice thing about these modules is it can run a drip irrigation across the top. It's wired for that, or there's an irrigation module irrigator that goes on the top. Fill it with water, slow release, drips all the way through and out the bottom. Installation is very easy, very consumer friendly. It takes a small old bracket like this, 2 screws in the wall, mounts up right on the wall like this, and hangs like a picture frame. Very easy to hang up, take down, and move around whenever you need to. The other nice feature about this pocket is that the pockets on the bottom act as like a wick or a sponge. So as the water is flowing through, sucks it up into the root system. And also by having the individual pockets, you're able to plant individually. If one plant should fail, you can take that one plant out and put a new one in without tearing apart the entire feature. The units are modular, so they do hang together. So you can hang them tall or wide and make as big or as small as the walls as you want. The bottom of this module links into the top of the other one for a continuous flow of water. You can take these and are individual pots you can go through, and after they're planted in there, you can take them out of the pot in a container, plant them right in, but it's fun to kind of sit in and come up with your own design and how you want to get creative. We do them for what we call our water miser line, which is full of all sedum and sempervirens, which are all drought tolerant plants. We also do ones that are all just for sunny areas that are sun perennials, and we also do a mixture for shade. So we custom plant them the way you want to. You can do designs or mosaics. You could also fill them with bedding plants or flowers and change them out seasonally. You could also do vegetable starts and do like lettuces, strawberry plants, things like that. Keeps them up off the ground and the slugs out of them. Or you can do them on the indoor application and put them in with house plants and have a little drip trend on there and do sky's the limit as to what you can plant with them. Steppables are a great product line. There's about 50 to 100 different varieties of Steppables. Steppables are designed to go into rockeries and pavers that can take foot traffic, varying degrees of foot traffic. And the textures and the colors on the Steppables are fun to mix in. We'll get people to take them, they'll have in their slate patios and stones. You can get ones that have the silvery color to it. This is called Rowlea or Scabwort, which is a fun silver color to it. You can also get into some of the mosses, your lime greens and dark greens and your Scotch and Irish moss, or like your Corsican mint is always a nice one. So when you're walking across it, you get the nice minty smell. Most of them are going to be, depending on your zone or variety, are going to be evergreen or slightly deciduous, and stagger your different bloom times and colors. They work great in rockeries. Put them in retaining walls. You can do them as a lawn substitute. Works great. You've got a nice little patch area that you don't like to mow. Put them in there. Leave them in there year round. Containers. Sky's the limit as to what you can want it. You can even put them in the living walls modules also. Steppables is a great line that takes the foot traffic.
One of my favorites that Ryan had were these tiles.
These are a 10 by 10 mixed flat of assorted sedums and succulents. The nice application for these, a lot of people use these on the living roof situation where they can just line them up side by side and create an entire roof system out of it. You could also take these, since they are on a solid flat, pull apart chunks and pieces of them and plant them in rockeries, or plant the solid whole thing in a bed or walkway. It's just a nice way to get a nice assortment of all sorts of different ones without having to buy one of this, one of that. It's already done for you in a very reasonable price point. These are called our Earth Ready or Water-Wise gardens. These come in a pre-planted container. They're in a rice hull container, so they're a nice eco-friendly container. They do break down over a number of years, but they're a nice solid plastic container that's made out of the rice hulls. We do what's called our Made in the Shade version of it, which is all of our drought tolerant ride, and then we also do our water miser or succulent. So one's for the drought tolerant, one's for the shade, and it's earth friendly.